They'll try and start this drive in the air. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Leopard! Leopard!
They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions.
No.
Not
Check,
there,
Patriot,
not
Patriot.
there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney! Leopard! Leopard!
And they'll go with a ground attack here. Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. There it is, the defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride, too, you know. 3 straight first-down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
Leopard! Leopard!
They'll look to throw here. And his throw here is incomplete.
I'm just going to go ahead and gush. I love watching Rod Woodson defend. Played most of his career as a corner. Switched to safety the latter part of it and was sensational at both of them.
71 career interceptions for Rod Woodson, still the 3rd most in NFL history. Now back to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys didn't come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain. Because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
I think when people start talking about the greatest Ravens of all time, Ray Lewis's name comes up pretty fast, doesn't it? Tackles like...
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. Ooh, with a juke. Oh, and now he bowls him over. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
I know coaches always tell us that they make decisions about these types of plays, this type of a fake, earlier in the week to take the emotion out of the deal. I don't know that was really true here. This one felt like all of a sudden, hey, I have a feeling about it. Let's go ahead and get it. And it just didn't work.
Yeah, I know one thing. And right away, he lost the football.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Going to give to Sanders. And he loses the football a second time. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys will take over at the 25. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, and it's Texans football as we get going at quarter number 2. They take over 1st and 10 in excellent field position here. The second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Right there. 54. Right there.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Crash down.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. And this is caught inside the 5. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. He's going to get it running right. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Leopard!
He'll drop to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Leopard!
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Texans scoop it. And this thing gets blown up well behind the line of scrimmage, but the marker is down on the field. Who's this against?
Holding. Defense.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And they'll go on the ground. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be third down. And they'll run it here. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He lost 2, and it brings up fourth. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Leopard! Leopard! Here we go now. Green 39.
They run with the Hall of Famer Sanders. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
Gone! Gone, gone!
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout.
Philly, here we go.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half. And our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game. And open, that's Terrell Owens. And the ball is knocked out, and the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Forced out to his left. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
3 down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. And on the ground they go with a running back. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments. Of quarter number 2.
56. All right, here we go.
And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and